Oracle has a great opportunity, and the great opportunity has been created, like you said, with the cloud. And there are many reasons for it. One big reason, especially in this part of the world, is that the opportunity Oracle is going to give the SMEs and the large customers. SMEs because they had no opportunity in the past to look at big technology providers like Oracle to take care of their entire suite of requirements in the company, from back office, front office, without worrying about data center or security and all these kind of aspects. The big companies, because the total cost of ownership was going too high. So if I am a big bank, an HDFC or an ICICI or I don't know, some of the big other institutions, they spend millions of dollars taking care of their infrastructure, security. That ownership will go to Oracle today for a very small amount of dollars compared to what they are investing today. And typically 35% of a cost of any IT budget goes out into infrastructure. And we are telling you that we can take care of that at a minimum cost. So that's one. Two is you pay as you grow. So the cash flow works in your favor. So I think India especially, which is jumping from almost a small base to being a leader in going into these 5 and 6 trillion economy that we are talking about. That's going to happen with multiple organizations trying to grow, not a few that are going to make it big. We have two types of customers that are going towards the cloud. One are our existing customers that were on-premise for last 10, 15, 20 years. So our job is to take care of them and create programs and initiatives to upgrade them from where they are to the new Oracle. So it's an upgrade. We have created a program, we have created technology that helps them transfer from whatever older version they were on to the new version. So we are doing that. There is a specific program for that. It's called SOAR, and it's become a big thing in the IT world in our customer base because customers appreciate that we have an upgrade program that is really being supported by the corporate versus taking it as a generic move from an old technology or from on-premise to the cloud world. So that is one. We are also helping them move. So one of the things that we're doing is they pay as they grow. That's on the license side. And on the other side, where we're looking at implementation, we are telling them that you implement, and once you go live, you pay Oracle. So there are these kind of things that are happening. And then of course there are the new customers that we are targeting. And new customers have no reason to go and buy on-premise today for the reasons I mentioned earlier: cost of ownership and the speed of implementation. Two main reasons why customers need to look at cloud. I said that earlier today. I don't see any reason for our customers in next 2 to 3 years' time to be on the on-premise. So user experience is probably the most critical aspect of what we do today. And I think it all changed when the iPhone came in a few years back, because our customers expect the same user interface, ease of use when they touch Oracle technology. So in our labs, if you see in the money we spend in our R&D, in our labs, the new kids are asked to come and use our technology, and elderly people, because I think they have the same kind of requirements. And they have taught us what kind of features and functions to be brought into our products. So what you see, and the same goes with the Redwood project, it is part of that. And if you see what we have done with our HR, we have done with our financials, with our back office, front office applications, they are all based on what user experience has taught us, and we have tried to fill those missing components in our product portfolio. So India is growth is critical to Oracle. It's always been. It's a huge country, huge economy, and as we heard today, we're looking at it being in the top 5 economies, top 3 economies going forward. So India cannot be ignored. So whatever investments we are putting in India are for the next 3, 5, 10 years, that what we see coming out of India. So India has been growing in the on-premise world. It has been growing in the cloud world, but something different needed to be done, and that was to capture the industries that were not going to come to Oracle Cloud unless we had a data center. These includes banks, government institutions, public sector institutions, and also in the smaller and new companies that have started in the region, the OEOs of the world, the pay times of the world who are coming out of India. So India has a huge future coming with the startups. So our job is to bring technology closer to the country, make it more easy for our regulated industries to go towards Oracle. And I see huge opportunity. We've been with our large customers in the last few days out here, talking to these big banks, and it's great news for them because they can now keep the data in our data center in India. That was not possible before. It's the latest data center. It has got all the requirements of data center that is needed to service India. It has the capacity, it has the products, it has the skills, it has, the biggest component is the security. So we take that very, very seriously. So we have kept the latest security updates and upgrades into this data center. And I think that is the key differentiator. And as I said, this data center is meant for not just India, it is also a regional data center that India can service. So we have the capacity in this data center to cover countries around India that are friendly to India and want data to be covered here.